Hey everybody, and welcome to Unicorn Overlord for the Nintendo Switch and other stuff that the game is on. I think it's on one of the PlayStation consoles, one or two of those, and maybe other stuff. I honestly have no idea. I got the game on the Switch, and that's all that mattered. I didn't pay attention to whether or not it was released on anything else, because the Switch is what I have. Now, before we get into this, just immediate disclaimer, this is not a conventional Let's Play, nor is it a review or anything like that. We are only going to be doing the final battle, so spoiler warning right here at the beginning. If you're planning on playing this game yourself, or if you're in the middle of playing it yourself and you haven't seen the end of the game yet, stop watching right here unless you don't care about being spoiled. Because what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be attempting to get what is supposedly the bad ending from what I read online. I didn't look too deeply into it. I just saw it basically in passing while looking up something, and I tried to keep the information that I found as minimal as possible. But supposedly, from what it was like one snippet I read basically, and according to that, there's supposedly a bad ending if you beat the game before rescuing Scarlet. Which rescuing Scarlet is basically like one of the earliest main story beats in the game. So I'm going to be attempting that. I'm doing it on the lowest difficulty setting, just because I don't care about challenging myself with this. Not to mention, I question if it's even possible. I don't know if that information I saw was legitimate. It was just some random post on GameFAQs. And I question it because, not because my units wouldn't be strong enough. You can get some endgame gear practically right at the beginning of the game. But I have very limited endgame gear, and I'm also limited as to what jobs I have available, so I'm doing it on the lowest difficulty setting. Also because, again, I don't know if it's possible to win, because there are certain stipulations for defeating the final boss, which you can't achieve this early on in the game. So I don't know if it's going to even be possible to win. And because of that, I don't care about doing it on a higher difficulty. Not to mention, going to a higher difficulty would just mean needing to grind more to be strong enough to even stand a chance. And I already have been grinding enough just to get to this point. So I'm doing it on the easiest difficulty just to get it over with. I'm also doing this for myself. So if this video isn't particularly entertaining or anything, that's not what this is for. I'm doing this more for my own records, so I can have, basically so I can have it documented that I've done this, because I'm never going to want to do this again. With that said, let's get into the game. So here we are, just outside the final battle. I've got all my characters to about level 30. Joseph got to 31 because of reasons. Everybody else should be level 30. I've got everybody equipped. I've got all my tactics set the way that I want. My unit builds, some of them are better than others. Some of them are a bit more complex than others. Some of them are just super generic or whatever. So I've also got all my rapport maxed out with everybody, so I have all the best bonuses from that. So let's just dive right in and see what happens. The enemy is much higher level than you. I'm not concerned, though, because it's on easy or story mode or whatever the difficulty is called. And I'm only 10 levels lower, but other battles before this, I was like 16 levels lower and still winning because of the difficulty setting. So I'm hoping being level 30 will suffice. Let's see what happens. I have no idea if anything will be different or what because of doing it this early.
We're finally here. Gran Corinne.
But I'm going to be watching this story just in case.
Not a day passes that my mind is not filled with memories of this place. And how, despite my duty to Queen Elenia, I fled its walls when she needed me most. I've yearned for this moment for so long, yet it scarcely feels real now that it's finally come before me.
Allow me to thank you in my mother's stead, Joseph. You have mentored me, trained me, and served almost as a father, all so that I could one day climb this mountain.
Yet we stand now not at the apex, but looking ever upward from its base. The path ahead is steep and treacherous. I ask that you save such words until we've weathered its ascent.
A point well made. This day, we dethrone Galerius, shatter Zenoira's foul ambitions, and usher in a new age for the people of this continent. One free of the tyranny and despair they've grown so accustomed to. I hope you're watching, Mother. For in the battle ahead, your son will finally see you avenged. And light restored to Cornea at last. To every shadow-ridden refuge throughout Fevrith.
Guess this is it then. Who would have thought our best bet of saving Scarlet would be marching straight through the front door? Either way, we'll have plenty of catching up to do once we get her back.
Huh? What's happening?
Such tremors can only carry ill tidings.
Urgent news, Your Highness. Zenoira's soldiers have begun putting the people of Gran Corinne to the sword.
The whole city's one big mass grave.
Has Galerius lost his mind?
What could drive him to do such a thing?
In any case, only one course of action remains. Prepare to march, everyone. Our lands shall suffer these atrocities no longer.
Okay, so that dialogue was a little different, which gives some added hope to this being a thing that's actually intended.
You chose wisely, leaving Pistorius to me, my Emperor. And now, with an army of loyal beasts at my back, my ascendance shall know no bounds. Don't just stand there, move!
Your orders, Lady Nobel.
More blood must spill. Why? What have we done to deserve such horrors?
What do you propose we do with them?
These fools are ill-suited to serve as hosts. And the gate to the beyond yet thirsts for sacrifice. Who are we to deny it? Kill them.
Please, fair knights. We've shown Emperor Galerius nothing but the utmost loyalty.
You've had it easy behind these stout city walls, but now it's time to pay your due.
I beg you, sirs, spare us our modest lives.
So, you come before me at last. How many centuries I've awaited this day.
It is an honor to bask in your glory once more, my liege.
Ere long, the wrongs of the past will be wiped clean, and Zenoira will know the peace it has desired for so many years. Your summoning is but the first step toward that exalted right.
And I take it our role is to ensure none interfere.
Precisely. The gate to the beyond has been flung open, and your duty is to defend it no matter the cost.
Consider it done, my liege. Upon my honor as your most humble servant.
As long as I see battle, I care not about the reason. Now if we're done here, I have an axe to sharpen.
Worry not, my liege. Any who stand before my hellfire shall be reduced to not more than ash.
We'll be bathing in blood before you know it.
Just as vicious as I remember. Now go. Strike forth in the name of Zenoira Reborn.
What vile fog! If I may, Your Highness, I believe it's somehow linked to the magic of control which once laid claim to our minds. How are we supposed to get to the castle through that? Good question. There's no telling what'll become of us if we stray too close. A moment, my prince. Look there, at the city's edge. Ah, things! Some kind of foul miasma, it would seem. That's gotta be where all these clouds are coming from. I believe that the most likely hypothesis, yes. Hence, if we can simply stem each stream, then we'll have our way in. Very well, onward, friends. This day we slay the monster Galerius and pen the conclusion to this dark chapter in Fevrith's history. Blah 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 blah. Onward to victory or something. Okay, let's see what we've got to work with. Okay. Blah blah blah. That'll probably be useful. I really want to get hold of that. So let's get a flying unit over there. Take those guys out.
I am your humble servant.
Let's see.
Heading out. All set. Got it.
A good time for some... What should I do? I'll do what I can. It seems I'm not needed.
I don't remember exactly how this battle, everything in this battle works, or what sorts of unexpected things might occur. So we'll just have to see how it goes.
Of course. I'll do what I can. Yes, all right.
Took you long enough.
What should I do? Of course.
Where should I start? Gladly.
Yeah, I have more valor than I realized. I wasn't paying close attention to how much I had. So you... Let's see.
I make for battle. Your order, sir. Forward.
The day will be ours. To me.
Charge!
Took you long enough.
Ow. I got shot. Keep charging.
Like I'd lose to you.
Hello. Behold our might. Cha! This team is pretty straightforward, just a lot of offense. It's kind of this team's whole thing. Just wreck shit. With some support and healing.
Purging the ill humors.
But mostly wrecking shit. Cursed swamp!
Do not yield.
Ah, good misses. We're doing it. We're winning. I just wish I didn't already know what the outcome was going to be. I both like and hate the predictions that the game gives you when you're attacking enemy units. Because whenever you attack an enemy unit, it shows you how much damage each unit will have taken by the end of the fight. And I appreciate that to a degree, but one of the things that I wish most about this game is that that wasn't guaranteed. I wish that prediction was just that, a prediction, an estimate of how the battle is likely to go, but things could go differently. Like, I wish it was based on probability more so than an absolute.
Where should I start?
Like that right there, it shows me that I'll take no damage and I'll take them out. I wish that wasn't a guaranteed outcome. That it could go differently than what is displayed there. It will go differently when that guy shoots at me, because it doesn't calculate assists. But still, I just wish that it wasn't so in your face about how each battle is going to go. That's actually one thing. Because for people who aren't aware, this game is very much a spiritual successor to Ogre Battle. But that's one thing I definitely prefer over Ogre Battle, is that the outcomes of the fights aren't... You don't know how the fight is going to go prior to actually engaging in it when you're playing Ogre Battle. But this game, it just straight up tells you that, yeah, this is how it's going to go when these two units fight each other. And that's just not as exciting to me. It takes away, especially because as you're watching these fights, it takes away a lot of the suspense about what's going to happen when you already essentially know what's going to happen. Overall, though, I really like this game. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be caring enough to do this in the first place. Especially because the only real reward for this, other than just seeing the bad ending, is to complete the class registry. Because that's actually how I found out about this ending, because one of the entries in the class registry, from what I read, you could only get by doing this ending. So that's why I'm here. But if I didn't enjoy the game enough, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't be bothering with something like that. Especially since I'm playing on the Switch, so I don't even have achievements to worry about.
How may I assist? As you wish.
But that is one of my biggest gripes with this game, is just that everything... there's very few surprises when it comes to battles.
Your villainy ends here.
Sometimes there can be surprises, like it might say that you're gonna get healed, but you might wind up losing a unit because it's based on the total values from how you started versus what you had at the end. So sometimes things can go a little bit unexpectedly, but it's just not enough. So if there was one big thing I would change about this game if I could, it would be that. And I feel like it would be based on probability, maybe it would still calculate out the battle, but maybe if an attack has less than 40% chance to hit, it'll calculate the battle as if that attack missed. Or if it had over a 60% chance to score a crit, the prediction will calculate it out as being a crit, but that might not be what actually happens. And that's kind of how I wish it was. Just less guaranteed.
By the grace of the whole, I'm prepared for anything. Is that all?
Getting stronger by the day.
Decades of diligence.
I won't stop now.
Yeah, that's another reason why I feel like 30 is enough, because it's not like I'm not going to be leveling up as well as I go.
Easy there.
In fact, playing on easy, 30 could even wind up being overkill, but again, I don't care about challenging myself when doing this, like I already said. I'm just here to do it. But I also don't want to be completely overpowered by grinding up to like 40 or 45 or some ridiculous thing like that. So I just felt like 30 would be a reasonable stopping point. Where I'm leveled up enough where it shouldn't be too much of a challenge, nor should the fight be just handed to me on a silver platter. And for those of you who haven't played this game, the reason my Griffins were able to get through their front line so easily is because flying units have an advantage against cavalry. And likewise, cavalry has an advantage against infantry, and magic users have an advantage against armored units because armored units usually have low magic defense. Archers have advantage against flying units. And there's stuff like that where certain units have distinct advantages against other certain units. So if you're up against cavalry, then flying units can usually just tear through them rather easily.
Forward.
Steel your resolve.
Hold on.
And I know you can skip the battle animations, but that's just not interesting to me. The game, like, that's boring. Like, this is part of the game. Part of the experience is seeing the battles playing out. So I feel like you're missing out. So I feel like I'm missing out on half the game when I do that. Not to mention, watching the battles helps you learn how your units work together, how they're built. And even when I was playing through the game my first standard run, I was watching the battles and I was still learning new things all the way through to the end. I was always noticing ways in which I could tweak my units to make them slightly more effective all the way from the start to the end. Because the game says, oh, you can skip these battles if you want to, but it advises you to sometimes watch them so you can learn how your strategies function and how your units work together. And I was realizing that all the way through to the end, like even in like the final battle, I feel like I was sometimes making slight tweaks. And in this in particular, these units I haven't really observed very much because I did skip animations and fast forward and do stuff as quickly as possible for this run while trying to get to this point, just for the sake of grinding quicker. And so I haven't really observed these units at all.
Time is at hand.
So I don't know how well they work as I would normally by this point in the game if I was playing through it normally. This unit's whole thing is I wanted to have a mage team for providing magic assist attacks to assist other units, but I didn't want all mages because having wizards in the front would be really weak. So I put thieves in the front to act as a shield for the mages, thanks to their high evasiveness and ability to blind the enemies. And unlike some RPGs, blind is actually really strong in this game. It just guarantees that the inflicted character's next attack will miss. I also have the middle guy with Sorcerer's Connection, which decreases his magic attack in exchange for increasing an ally's magic attack, but I also gave him the highest initiative. So by the time he's using that, he doesn't really need his magic attack as much anymore because he's no longer attacking.
Another step to forge a brighter.
Because he's already spent his points for offense for the battle.
I'll do what I can. Of course.
All set. Gladly.
Let's get over that effigy so we can start zapping some peoples. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still need to send one more unit to that side. I guess this one so each side has a flyer. Yeah, that'll work.
For me? I'm going.
And you just kind of go off and do something.
Claimed for the liberation.
I was gonna have her hang out there for a minute.
Do you need something? Come then.
And then these guys are just all archers. Their whole thing is to just provide support fire. That's the only reason they're here. Same idea as the mages, except unlike the mages where I wanted them to be able to do other stuff, my archer team is basically just that, just there to shoot stuff with arrows without really directly attacking anybody themselves.
Be healed.
I must never die.
To protect those who can.
And Elaine's unit is just stuff. There's no real rhyme or reason to this unit.
The time is at hand.
Let's hold off for a second.
No surprise there. Go on.
You're going this way. So I don't know why I put you on that side.
I'm here. You ready?
I hope you're ready.
I'm up.
Like I'd lose to you.
Ready?
I hope you're ready.
These ones are a little lower level, and I'll get a slight heal out of it if I use them.
I'm waiting.
That's unfortunate. Now they'll be forced to attack that guy. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Labor on.
Morton's probably gonna take him out anyway. Kapow!
Won't be tough.
Then he boosts their initiative, and then defense curse to bring down their defense to complement their offense.
Just watch. Take better care of yourself.
I'm unstoppable.
Come here. It seems you need this. These things work themselves.
And if I'm not talking too much again, like I said at the beginning, this is more for me than for entertaining content or whatever. I just want to document that I've done this for my own sake.
Simple.
But that also means that I'm focused more on just winning than being entertaining, you could say.
Yes, all right.
Who's my target?
Okay, speaking of which, everyone's deployed.
March.
So, now what I want is this. Once I get closer.
Onward. I'm ready. Right.
Prepare to be run through.
And then this unit's just all about offense. We've got the Viking in the back to make it so my attacks can't be blocked, the Druid to bring down enemy defenses, and then the 3 Knights up front to just mow them down. I actually had a team similar to this on my standard run. I had the 3 Knights up front, but instead in the back I had a Were-Owl and a Feather Shield. Because it was similar to this. I had the Viking, but then I had a healer in the back instead, but as it was going, it wasn't working. It kept struggling to do stuff, so I added the Were-Owl and the Feather Shield to give... Basically, I needed to give them more survivability than what it had in that first iteration. So I added the Were-Owl to the Were-Owl plus the Feather Shield to protect the Knights, basically, and then the Were-Owl would support the Feather Shield's defensive abilities by providing him with additional passive points, so he could continue guarding, and then he would be able to use quick impetus to sacrifice his passive points to the Knights so they could act more, which would then in turn he would get points back from the Were-Owl. And yeah,
departing.
I'm just kind of saying whatever right now.
A simple matter.
How may I assist?
Let's get rid of some of this fire.
Your orders, sir. How may I assist? Your orders, sir. I am your humble servant.
I'll not pray again. Move.
I make haste. How may I assist? I am your humble forward.
Hello. They're in that mantle thing, so they're protected a bit. But that will not protect them. Your protection is useless.
Got me good. Don't go dying on me.
Our efforts shall not come to naught.
And this team's thing is mostly relying on the 2 breakers in the back for offense, while I have the heavily armored guys up front and the healer for keeping the unit going with defense.
It's mine to lose.
But that can still hurt quite a bit.
Hold on.
That's why we have healing. And skull crushing. And slash. Okay, good. Haha. Yeah, some characters can't do much damage because, like I said, I have very little endgame gear. I have a couple endgame weapons and armors, but you can't get very much of those so early on.
The time is at hand.
heavy swing to get rid of these barricades.
We march. I've arrived.
I'll not show mercy.
We come back! You drove us off once, but we are back! And this time, we will crush your face! Crush your face! Kerchunk!
I can take a hit.
That is the wimpiest voice for a guy that large. But I just randomized all their characteristics. I didn't care about that. The only thing I concerned myself with when recruiting these soldiers were their stats. Because when you recruit soldiers in this game, you get to choose their stat growth. You can basically give them two settings, and there's like offensive for higher attack, defensive for higher defense, go-getter if you want them to have higher initiative so they go sooner in battle. And you get to give all your, and whenever you recruit a new character, you can assign them two characteristics that determine how their stats grow.
War rages on. How may I assist?
And there's also an item you can get to change their growth.
Do you need something?
If you need to.
Understood.
Or if you have a story character who you want to adjust.
How may I assist?
I completely forgot about this person trying to get up there.
I am your humble. I make haste. Your orders, sir.
There we go.
My thanks.
Give them hastened call so they move faster.
As you wish.
This the place?
I've arrived.
Let's send a cyclone up there.
What should I do?
And over there. And let's do another just because I don't want to sit here the whole battle. I don't know how far this thing goes, though. I never actually tested that. I just want to get them all fired off now. So I don't have to worry about just having that character sit there doing nothing.
Your orders, sir.
Speaking of sitting there doing nothing, let's get that off as well. What's everybody up to? You're on standby. You don't want that. Get moving. Do things. You're also on standby. Get moving.
Won't take long.
I'm prepared for anything. I advance.
And you don't need to be sitting there anymore, so
I'll head over.
get up there.
I'll do what I can. Yes,
That one.
right.
You must surely fail to value your lives if you think to face me in combat. Yet, valued or no, your fate was sealed the moment you approached the great Theodora. And then she does thing! She summons a bunch of traps and then the guys go into things. But we're going to defeat them.
What are we doing? About time. On it. You got orders for me?
You can also have this. Actually, yeah. Hastened Call. Or Blaze 2. The Valor skills each unit has access to is based on the party members. Each type of unit has their own specific skill. And you spend the Valor points up in the top left to use those skills. And Valor points are also used for deploying your units into battle. And I'm going to use that so they move faster.
Ready. Right. The time is at hand. Onward.
I suggest you watch your... Yeah, those are steel traps. I skipped most of the game, so I haven't even been tutorialized on what those are yet.
Come then. here too. I'll protect you. With me.
Easy there.
So for those of you who haven't played this and aren't following what's going on, basically, if you look at the characters' stats, they have those blue and red gems below them, and those are spent for performing actions. And the red gems are active points, and those are used for attacks, just attacking enemies. And each attack has its own characteristics, blah blah blah. And then the blue gems are passive points, and those are used for supportive and non-offensive skills, like skills that block attacks, or skills that are counter-attacks, or reactionary skills. Things like that, that aren't just casting spells, or attacking, or healing directly.
To me. I'll pierce you clean through.
And I got a first strike because they're recovering, because they just performed an action. They fired the catapults, they're in wait status, so I get first strike, meaning all my guys get to attack before they have the chance to do anything. And that can also happen after you lose a battle. And an engagement is either won or lost based on which side dealt the most damage to the other. And the losing side is pushed back and then forced into wait status.
I'm actually getting better at this.
So I was able to just wipe them out before they had a chance to fight back, basically. And I'm gonna have him go on the catapult. And you start working your way up here. I actually want you to take that guy out, so they're not shooting the ballista at me. And the flying unit can go after that.
How can I assist?
You can start and get moving in now.
My steed is swifter than the wind.
That'll accomplish nothing. That'll accomplish nothing.
Did you need me? Is that
That'll accomplish a little bit.
Really say the word.
You go there. You go there. That's not completely ideal. And you just kind of
There in a second.
move in a little bit and then chill for a moment because you can't really seem to do much. These guys are just shredding through everything. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with one unit being able to take out an entire part of the frickin' map.
What should I do?
All set.
Don't do that. You'll get wrecked.
Should be easy.
Maybe start heading up there.
I've arrived.
Okay, we've got the catapult ready. Gotta be careful with the catapult, though. It takes time to fire, and you can also hit your own guys. Let's actually fire it up there to take out some of those barricades. Hello.
I'll see it done.
Will not fail.
Take strength.
must never heed. Decades of diligence bring their reward.
We march. To me. I'm ready.
Success.
No, that's not where I wanted to do it.
How may I assist?
Great. That was just a complete waste. I wanted to do something different with that. Oh well.
Forward.
Made it.
It is what it is.
Come then.
Things are going well enough that I don't think I need to be concerned with a misclick here and there.
With me.
I believe in you.
Yeah, if this weren't on such a low difficulty, this would be a terrible idea, going against 3 Wyvern Masters with 2 cavalry in my team. But the enemies just kind of suck on this difficulty setting.
Getting worked up here. Hold fast.
You shall pay.
They can still take out wizards, though, because wizards, witches, whatever, magic, just all magic users obviously have terrible defense. Kercha! I'll get her back eventually, though.
Don't even think of
To protect those who can't protect themselves.
We march. The path is set.
Steel your resolve.
These guys won't be able to get through all of this, though. They don't have enough stamina. If you look at the number next to the units on the map, that shows how much stamina they have. And once they've used up all their stamina, which goes down once after each battle, then they need to rest. And while they're resting, they're vulnerable. You can choose to not have them rest, though, and just sit there as a shield or a wall. I've done that before. But you won't be able to move them at all until you've rested.
Watch and learn.
And we're also seeing some units that I don't have in my army at all because I didn't get far enough. There are certain types of units that you only get access to in later areas. But because I needed to get through this early, and the game bars you from going to any other nations until after you've rescued Scarlet, I was very limited as far as what I could do. What types of units I could recruit, what types of... what weapons and armors I had available, and all that. And yet even then, I still feel completely overpowered. So if anybody who's wanting to play this game just for the story, the lowest difficulty is clearly for you. I mean, it says that in the description. The difficulty is described as being for people who just want to play the game for the story. But that said, it's still significantly easier than I would have expected. So if all you want is that, there's your option. If all you want is a story, this game has that option for you. Very much so. Let's use this to just kind of weaken them and get through them a bit more. Ugh.
I am your humble servant.
I have plenty of valor points, and I'm not using them for much. Ka-cha!
How may I assist? I make haste.
You who come before the blazing blade of Zenoira, I seek not, but the strongest warriors in all the land, and any who dare bar my path shall meet the same fate, friend or foe alike. That's right, he does that. He kills all his guys. What? Now, prove how fiercely your flames burn within. Yeah, each of these boss characters have a thing they do when you approach them. I don't remember what all those things are, but they have things that they do.
Do your worst.
I'll lend you my aid. We must claim victory.
Prepare to be run through.
Let's join our strength. I'll lend you my aid. Let's join our strength. I'll lend you my aid.
Sure. Okay, let's see how this goes. See, with that 64 damage, though, like, am I gonna lose somebody? Because I feel like that's the main thing to look for, is if the damage is higher than the max hit points of any of your characters. It's like, does that mean you're going to lose somebody? Am I going to lose? But at the same time, it means the only character I could lose is my Viking, and they're not attacking him at all. So that tells me that I'm not going to lose anybody, unless they suddenly were to start attacking him for some reason, but they're out of attacks. Aside from their healer, but healers don't have attacks that they can do, that do damage.
Easy there. Guide me, O Father. I advance.
How can I assist? My steed is swifter than the wind.
Won't take long.
Merely say the word. Consider it done.
Our success.
I'm not feeling.
Do your worst.
Let's join our strength.
I might lose my guy who's at low health, but that's a worthwhile trade-off to just take these guys out. That's annoying. He cast a buff on him that'll protect him from a fatal blow. I never used the feather stabs at all on my main run. It was just a job that I completely disregarded.
Allow me to mend your wounds.
No stopping us.
They just didn't really interest me. I was already good on healers. I wasn't using very many healers anyway. And those I had already, I didn't really want to replace by the time I got to the point where I could recruit them. Because you don't get to access angels until near the end of the game. Aside from one that you recruit from an early side quest.
I can always train harder. I'm even better than up here. Come on.
A little stronger every day.
How can I assist? My steed is swifter than the wind.
Hope you've made your.
I'll lend you my aid. Let's join our strength. Yield to me. Count on you. I'll enjoy this.
Damn it.
Not looking great.
This is an obnoxious setup they have. Ow.
Ow.
Can you match me?
They won't get past me. Not looking great. You're safe with me.
That'll do for now.
I'm prepared for anything. Is that all?
Go on. There in a second.
I am your humble servant. Behold!
I believe even flying units still get hurt if they go through the fire, so I'm just gonna have them go around just in case.
Where should I start?
What are we doing?
I'm actually getting better.
Keep getting
To forge a...
How's that? About time.
I may be outmatched.
I'll lend you my aid. We must claim victory.
Less than I...
Time for payback.
Our success is inevitable.
Sure, let's do this, just to destroy that mantle, so then I can start doing a bit better.
Leave us alone.
Because mantles wear off after a certain number of battles. So I'll just have my weakest unit finish breaking that down. Then my stronger units can get in there. And I can get more out of them. Because this unit's whole thing is providing healing assists to other parties while also being able to at least somewhat defend itself through a lot of its own healing and debuffs. More so than any form of real offense.
Hold on.
Not looking great.
Ah, 1 damage. This is the most ineffectual fight ever. Neither side can really do anything.
I'm just glad it's over.
But now the mantle's gone, so that should help.
Did you need me?
Your villainy ends here. Forward!
Stand true! Stand. I'll crush you. I have you.
Oh, there goes her again. When did she even get back up? I don't feel like I did anything to heal her.
This should help the cause.
Hope you've made your peace.
So I'm not sure what happened to get her back up. I just guess I just wasn't paying enough attention and something revived her. Yeah, increase her attack power so she can miss. Good job. You did the thing. And then your blind infliction attack misses because of blind infliction. This battle's a whole lot of dumb stuff happening. But we're winning. So dumb is a worthwhile trade-off. We can live with dumb, just so long as we win with dumb. Dodge. I was about to say ow, but I dodged.
Can you match me?
Your friend had 1% higher hit rate. What chance? And she missed. So what chance did you think you had, you fool? Slashy, slashy, poke, 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 slash. I don't think any of the words I said were correct. I think I said slash during pokes and pokes during slash. Or whatever.
Impress the lane?
I didn't have a choice.
I'm prepared for anything.
You go there.
Take what's ours.
You go there, I guess.
Guide me, oh father.
You also go there, I guess. There's a camp. We can go there later to heal. We also gotta keep moving because the battles do have time limits.
I make haste.
I'm not concerned about the time running out, but it is a thing.
I'll make it quick.
Let's join our strength. I'll lend you my
Oh, see, since the heal isn't gonna do anything, that means somebody will be taken out. And that's like all the damage I'll take.
I'll lend you my aid. Let's join our strength. I'll lend you my aid.
Let's use these guys instead. Defensive curse. Bring down their defenses. Wild breaker. Bring down their defenses more as in kill them. Ow. Ugh. It's gonna take more than that. Now charge! Ugh, stabby.
We fight as one.
Don't despair.
Never in doubt. Another
My
little
Blah 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 blah.
Go on.
Did you need me? Is that all?
Yeah? Sure.
How can I assist? Consider it done.
Hope you've made your peace.
One thrust of the lance.
I refuse to yield.
Let's do the one where I won't take damage at all. But they will. Weaken them for one of the other less proficient teams to then finish them off.
A temporary fix.
Hold on.
Quick heal. Quick heal. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, that was a shit ton of damage. Quick heal. Bulk up. And knock him down a peg with that. I don't think that was really useful, but whatever. Magic barrier. Craw. Eh.
I'm unstoppable.
Are you though? Are you really unstoppable, guy? I seem to be stopping you pretty well. I mean, I haven't taken you out, but you're also not doing crap to take me out. Ugh! Good job! You took out the one guy. That was useless.
Witness my power.
Stand by. Nobody can really do anything. He can, though. Got one. Stand by, stand by. Stand by.
Quite the relief.
Okay, now what I want.
I am your humble servant.
Is...
Merely say the word.
I don't know what I want. I want this unit to get up there or something. Well, for the moment,
Let's take what's ours. There in a second.
You go there.
Your order, sir.
Is there anybody just not doing anything? You're just standing there for some reason. Oh, right, because I killed the person you were after with the catapult a while ago. You need to be shooting.
You got orders for me? Be there before
You need to get
know
in there.
We must claim victory.
And now we follow up with the first strike to finish him off.
I've had enough of you.
Tis trouble.
They're just standing by because they can't do anything. All they have are heals, and they won't heal somebody who isn't missing anything unless you have them set to do that for whatever reason.
Hold on.
Tis trouble.
I'll be good.
Leave us alone.
Witness my power.
Wow. 2 hits in a row with only 25%. Those are some good odds in my favor.
I'm actually getting better at this.
Her stamina's getting really low, though.
I'm prepared for anything. I ride at once.
Guide me, O Father. I advance.
I'll not show mercy.
You stand before the warrior Halonius, a man who has long since transcended the art of war, and now shall set ablaze this tortured world till only cinders remain. But first, to see if you can defy my blade, a height none of my time could reach.
Okay, mini-boss! And we will do damage to each other! We will do little damage, but my little damage to you is greater than your little damage to me. So inevitably victory shall be mine. I just have to keep throwing myself at you.
Have to gather my strength.
Build up our offense while our tanks take the damage. Watching them get hurt inconsequentially makes us angry. And then we shall use that rage to crush them.
Cinders with you.
Ugh. Smash! Ugh. Smash with the power of rage. Your burn does nothing to me. My regenerative powers are greater than it. Maybe if it was poison, but burn does not do enough to me. Difference being that poison drops your hit points by a certain percentage of your maximum hit points each tick. So it gets stronger the more hit points you have. Whereas burn just inflicts a flat 20 damage. But unlike poison, burn can stack. So now that guy has level 2 burn. So if he took burn damage again, he would take 40 damage instead of just 20. So burn has the potential to be a lot stronger if you can stack it. And burn is also stronger against like mages or characters who don't have very many hit points. Or just if you're at the beginning of the game. Beginning of the game, burn is just basically straight up better. Poison's kind of useless early on. But poison becomes more powerful as you get further.
This the place?
Yeah, you can just hang out there for a second while I take out some of these guys.
Shall I?
We're slowly gaining advantage. The only question is, can I take them out before my stamina runs out? That's what it'll really boil down to. I shall protect you! Ow!
It's mine to lose.
There goes one. Here goes another. Ugh. All right, progress. Ugh.
I can take a hit.
Almost.
Hold on.
To be written in the history books.
Let me check something. What are her conditions for healing? Those. Okay. I just wanted to check to make sure why she wasn't healing. And it's fine. It's not the end of the world.
All set. Gladly.
Took you long enough.
You wait for a second.
Do you need something?
Right.
What should I do now? No holding back.
Hello.
delicate dance between life and death, where only one shall see the final applause. Don't bow out too early, I'd like to savor this as long as I can.
Too bad you're weakened by a barrage of arrows, so you're not gonna have much chance to savor it. Quick cast! Ice Coffin!
I am your shield.
Allow me.
Raise your shield.
I shall ease your pain.
That's this team's build. Use the Witch and Ice Confro with the Griffin to basically try to freeze all the enemies. And then while the enemies are defenseless, my Sorcerer or Warlock charges up a massive spell to just take them out. Heh, you've done better than I expected, yet my strength is nothing compared to that of our Emperor. How shall you fare against him, I wonder? That's one thing he destroyed. Look, your majesty, the miasma's gone. Likely deprived of its sorcery once Zenoria's general met their end. Whatever the reason, that rids us of one. Only 3 remain. Okay, so now we have to destroy the other ones. Let's get you somewhere.
We march. Onward.
You're doing nothing. You need to get up there. You're waiting on him.
Watch this. Yes, all right.
Take them out. And you're still okay. That's not gonna work.
Hold on. The Cinder's with you.
Hold on.
Watch and learn.
Oh, that's the problem. Or at least part of the problem.
Yes. Good.
Yeah, they need some help to take these guys out. I think.
I am your humble servant.
Yeah, I need somebody else to get over there.
I'm prepared for anything.
You.
Go on.
Your orders, sir.
I've arrived. Merely say the word. prepared for anything.
Send out some cyclones.
How can I assist?
And get back over here.
My steed is swifter than the wind.
Over here we have this stuff going on.
The time is at hand. To me.
About time. Let me take it from here. You got orders for me? Be there
You
before
do. You
know
can
it.
get there easier, and you don't have to wrestle with these steel traps being in the way.
Onward.
Let's begin, shall we?
Because flying units can go over bear traps. Who'd have thunk it?
You'll be okay.
Oops, dropped my controller. Oh, we're fighting elves. Elves are annoying.
We labor on.
They have a lot of really obnoxious skills. Ka-cha!
Stand tall.
I'll carve through your defenses.
But we can overcome their annoying with death. Stab!
Heating up. Do not yield. Hold of you.
Have to gather my strength.
Take better care of yourself.
That was unfortunate. But this will work, maybe. It worked. The maybe was successful. I would have preferred offensive curse there, but I can't exactly adjust tactics on the fly. Ow. Heal!
How did I look? I can't wait another step.
Blah, 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 blah.
To strength.
I'll do what I can. I'll head
Keep
over
advancing up to there, because why not?
We march. To me.
I'm ready. Heading there now.
All set. Got it.
Good.
I'm here. Who's my target?
Took you long enough.
What should I do? Yes, all right.
Where should I start? Should be easy.
Do you need something? Right.
Watch this.
Alright, what's everybody doing? You're recovering from the stuff. You're just waiting for a second while everybody kind of gets in the circle to heal.
Guide me, oh Father.
Let's take what's ours.
I want to get everybody, all these guys over here so I can use the camp real quick.
I've arrived.
Did you need me? Departing.
Made it.
Since I'm here, might as well just use it. And select everybody and charge up there. And over here...
Ugh, they look tough.
Well, this isn't going to go as well as it said it was going to a moment ago. Oh, because they got their guys back.
I'm unstoppable! It's gonna get cold! Yield to me!
Just trouble. You'll see no harm.
Got me good! need my aid.
I have you!
To me!
I'll never yield!
Ha!
Like I'd lose to you.
I'll support you.
Have the archer do what they're supposed to. Ka-cha!
Your strength fails. You're mine.
And then pick up the slack. Or rather, the archers are picking up the slack even though they attacked first. But their damage is definitely the slack.
Allow me to mend your wounds.
I guess it can work like that.
Apply yourselves. Pain upon you.
You'll be okay.
Witness my power.
This is for you.
Good miss. But this will not miss.
Come here.
Slash. Miss. Slash, not miss. And then we're just gonna repeat that song and dance with this last one, aren't we? Slash, miss. Oh, they switched the order. Oh, that's because she's out of points. That's why. Sacred heal.
These things work themselves out. I won't hold you.
Drinks are on me.
I'll do what I can. I'll head over now.
I'm ready. Understood. The time is at hand.
I forget what happens when I head up here.
How may I assist? Forward.
Yeah, you need to get in there first. If you dare challenge me amidst a swirling torrent of dark energy, what utter fools you are! My servants shall crush you where you stand. Hello, servants. You do not concern me. Because you are uneasy.
March. The time is at hand.
And so move in for a second while everybody else gets caught back up.
Steel your resolve.
Do some damage.
Hold on. Hold on.
I know what I need to do. The problem is they revived their guys because they were sitting on a base for long enough for that to happen. Because if you're sitting on a base for long enough, your units revive and heal.
Hold on.
They won't get past me.
Smolder and burn! It's mine to lose!
There we go.
I can take a hit.
possible. I can move no further.
Alright, they're about to heal, though. So... heavy swing! Okay, actually what I need to do is wait a second on that. Why is she back to life again? What keeps bringing the witch back to life? Is it just being on easy? Do units just get back up when you're playing on easy? Is that a thing? Okay, now that all your guys are revived, heavy swing!
Your order, sir.
Heavy swing!
I am your humble servant.
Heavy swing!
How may I assist?
Heavy swing!
About time.
And yet they'll still just heal. Like, how am I gonna...
You got orders for me?
Who can defeat them?
Yeah? Merely say the word.
Let's take what's ours.
I am your humble servant.
Ah, this is a problem.
Do you need something? Understood.
You need to get down there. I don't need help up here. Those people down there need help.
I've arrived.
Merely ask and it shall be done.
Okay, got more valor points. Heavy swing! The thing is, because they're on a fortress, they take less damage from these kinds of skills. Heavy swing! I did it! Such tremendous strength! It's almost like you fought me fair and square instead of just bullshitting your way through me. Yet I leave this world with not a single lament. My flame has burned, bright indeed. Yay, I did it!
A little stronger every... This should help the cause.
That's another down. Only 2 more to go then. Indeed, and it appears their ranks are beginning to tire, but we mustn't drop our guard for even a moment.
How may I assist?
You rest. You go back up here, because now they did what they needed to. And you, once you're done resting, get back up there. Does anything else need to be done? You're heading up there? Okay. Oh, hello.
I'm prepared for anything.
Yeah?
Merely say the word. My steed is swifter than the wind.
How may I assist?
Hastened call.
Much appreciated.
Let's take what's ours. Sure.
I'm prepared for anything. I ride at once. Prepare to be run through.
Now we're fighting some Thestrals, some beast people, which I also couldn't access because I didn't get far enough. So I don't have any of them in my party either. Ow. Just because they're further in the game, though, that doesn't necessarily mean they're inherently stronger unit types. They're just different unit types. Even though a lot of the early units are still perfectly viable all the way to the end. Some units are definitely better than others, though. I feel like there are certain types of soldiers that are just straight up stronger than other ones, but none of them feel useless. They all serve a particular purpose. It's just some of those purposes are more efficient than others. Like the Viking. The Viking's whole thing is basically bringing down enemy defenses to bolster the strength of your other units by making the enemies more susceptible to physical damage. Or you could just have somebody that just hits harder and doesn't need that.
How can I assist? Consider it done. I'm prepared for anything.
So it brings into question, how useful is the Viking really when you can just have somebody who's just strong enough that you don't need to worry about that.
I ride at once.
I am your humble servant, as you wish.
I can't stay here.
Hello?
I'm here too. I'll support you. I'm here too. Glad to lend a hand.
Who's being attacked? You.
I'll support you. I'm here too.
Your villainy ends here.
I'll support you. I've got you. Glad to lend a hand.
I think this is the best outcome I can get. Ah! 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 Just getting bombarded before anything even happens. The whole fight is just gonna be assist attacks.
You shall pay.
My witch isn't using quick cast because I have Elaine using his whatever thing that boosts my whole team's initiative, and you can only have each battle. Each side can only activate one battle start skill. They don't really have a name for those types of skills. The description for them is always just activates at the start of battle. But those are always limited skills, and you can only use one limited skill at a time. Two limited skills can't trigger during the same action. And all skills that activate at the start of battle are limited skills. So you can only have one skill that triggers automatically when a battle starts.
The path is set.
You get back. Let's let some other people get in there and do some stuff. Get some experience for what that's worth.
I've got you.
Or not, because everybody else will just get completely destroyed.
I'll support you. I'm here too. Glad to lend a hand. I'll support you.
So we'll just rely on these guys. Hurrah!
I got you.
Hold fast.
Take strength.
Getting worked up here.
Stabbed.
You seeing this?
Good job, you blocked it and died.
I won't stop now.
Elaine's Union is doing so much. You guys are almost there. Keep up the good work.
Your order, sir.
Hello, there's someone hiding in the trees over there. Some magic users. So let's go take them out.
We labor on. How tiresome. It seems you need this.
How did I work? Nothing. I can all this.
I'll need to study this further. Watch this.
You guys need to go faster, because you're off in the middle of nowhere, so use that. And on easy, you can use an unlimited number of items for battle. On higher difficulties, you're limited to the number of items you can use per fight.
Got you. I'm here too. I'll support you. Try me. You ready? I'm here too. I'll support you. You face me. I'll pierce you clean. Glad to lend a hand. I'll handle this.
Ah! I don't care if you reduce my damage, I'm just attacking to blind. Oh no, they removed the blind and made it so they can dodge. My plan has been thwarted. Yeah, yeah. But that will only get you so far. Dodge! Dodge! And then kill with lightning. Well, kill one, the others dodged. Zap. Zap. Fireball! Make stronger!
All done.
I can always I can always train harder. The time is at hand. Onward, now then.
Let's use camp. Why not?
The path is set.
You ready? I'm here too. I'll handle this. I'll support you. I'm here too. I'll support you. I'm here too.
You wish to fight us next? Ow! Behold, arrows! My arrows are better than yours. My everything is better. Whoa! Ow, ow, ow! I sort of dodged that. And then we blind him. Perfect strategy. Once he attacks, we will blind him. Thus making it so that blinding him did nothing.
Anyone else?
It's the perfect plan.
All set. Got it. Who's my target? Right.
The time is at hand. To me.
Oh, what's even going on over here? Okay, I need to check. Well, is he gonna come back to life after the battle because it's on easy? Because even for easy, that seems stupidly generous. Especially because it effectively healed him, if that's the case, because he's only at 1 hit point, so it's helpful for me to let him get taken out, so I can then replenish his health through his defeat. And I mean, I get the point of the easy mode is to just play through the game and enjoy the story without being challenged. But I feel like there's a certain point where something can be too easy, even with that being the case. And if it just revives your characters when they get taken out, then That's a bit too lenient, even for a setting that's designed with the intent of just experiencing the story. Because if they're gonna go that far, then why not just make it so you just get full healed after every fight and the battles don't even matter?
Don't mind if I do.
Was never in doubt.
Heh, it seems somebody wants my spear in their guts. Oh no, mines! That's a shit ton of mines. Okay, he didn't get up. Then I'm gonna have to look back at the footage later and see what the hell was happening. Why did that one person keep getting up? Why did that witch keep getting up? Because I don't understand what was causing that.
Watch and learn. Counting on you.
Whatever.
I've only just begun.
Wandering dark.
It is what it is.
I'm gonna try now.
Ow.
Faster than the wind.
Or was it because there is healing rain over there? No, I don't think I put any healing rain over there. I put it all over the other side where the fire was. But maybe I put healing rain over there and just forgot, and then that kept triggering. Maybe that's what it is.
Just getting started. Yeah? There in a second.
I'm prepared for anything.
Your orders, sir.
With this strength,
I am your humble servant.
Go on.
One thrust of the lance is all I need.
Easy there.
Together.
Oh, that was good. Good job. You had 82% chance to hit, and you just missed 3 times, now 4 times. I got 4 misses in a row with a hit rate of 82%.
Never in doubt.
I can always train.
My lance.
A little stronger every day.
Shall I push onward, or make my retreat? I ride at once.
Yeah? Sure.
Your orders, sir. Forward.
I'll make it quick.
This is gonna hurt, but let's push through.
can you match me?
Counting on you.
I've more where that came from.
I have more where that came from, and then he just gets shot and taken out. Yeah, that was a whole lot more they had there. Ow.
Damn it.
A little late on that.
you impressed? This is nothing. Won't take long.
I am your humble servant.
Do your worst.
Ugh. We're still trucking on. We're injured and exhausted, but we can still fight. Barely, but we can. Grah! Just gotta keep pushing onward.
Stronger every day.
I'm in rough shape. My steed is swifter than the wind.
I hope you're ready.
I don't think they're ready. We shall punish them for not being ready.
You'll be okay.
With death.
You'll be okay.
Oh no, I only made them stronger. By weakening them, I gave them strength. It's weird how it works out like that sometimes. Now I'm just gonna completely fail, just super whiff. Whoa! Oh no, I made them even more stronger. Everything is backfiring. If this were on a competence difficulty setting, this would actually could potentially be a problem. Probably not though, because this would probably still take them out anyway. But it would be potentially a problem. At least more so than it is right now. But it's okay. We have options on our side. Ow.
Easy there.
Take better care of yourself.
Raging tempest.
Oh, it seems that we can both do the exact same thing, almost as if we were the exact same job class. And that's all that matters in this game. Sure, there are special story characters, but I don't think there's any difference between them and the generic soldiers. It all just boils down to job class. Which is fine, but also kind of disappointing.
I'll make it quick.
One thrust of the lance is all I need.
It would be nice if some of the story characters had something unique to them, but the only thing unique to them are their voice lines and their sprites.
Well then.
Da 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 da.
Your orders, sir.
Life aid, bring people back to life.
I shall persevere.
I am your humble servant.
And then you start getting up there.
Need me?
You
For anything.
get over here.
It just stings a bit, that's all.
You start shooting stuff, and you just kind of
Or make my retreat.
hang out for a second.
Guide me, oh Father. Let's begin, shall we?
Now to finish you off.
Easy there.
Purging the ill humors. Do not yield. It seems you need this. How tiresome.
These things work themselves out. Just as I expected. I'll do what I can. Of course.
What now?
I'm prepared for anything.
Let's get some heals.
I needed that.
Guide me, oh Father.
And some more heals.
I shall persevere.
I'm prepared for anything. Guide me, oh Father.
Let's get you up there, but not actually in there because of the mines. And I don't have any breakers over here to destroy the mines. All of them are on the other side. Good job, me. Guard call!
Strength flows through me.
I'm prepared for anything.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Consider it done.
I'll not show mercy.
Let's join our strength. I'll lend you my aid.
Ah! Apparently that's not all. Is that all? Oh shit, they're beating the crap out of me. Ah.
I'm unstoppable. You've got this. I can still fight.
There's really not much to this team other than it being my flying unit. And I have the sergeants in there for attacking columns while the griffins are there to attack rows of enemies.
Watch and learn.
To be written in the history books. Your orders, sir. I am in your debt. I am your humble servant.
Did you need me?
You
I'm
do me
feeling
a
better
great
now.
honor.
Guide me, oh Father.
Hello.
You run through.
Let's take them out. Ow. Aw.
Easy there. Don't mind if I do.
Naturally.
Alright, now
How can I assist?
go take them out.
Swifter than the wind.
I've made it.
I'm up. I'll support you. I'm here too.
Ow. Ugh. Guard seal on him is good. Oh no, he got rid of it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, yeah. Oh, my plans are being thwarted. Nothing I do is working. Dodge.
Tis trouble.
At least dodging works. Kerchaw! Fireball, power up! Dead! The levels. Hello.
Let's join our strength. I've had enough.
Oh.
Together. Don't show any weakness.
Steady. Up to you.
This could hurt. Or not. Nice crit at the end.
I'll not be defeated.
Twas fellowship which made it possible.
One thrust of the lance is all I need.
Yes, only one thrust, so we will probably do many thrusts. Just to be on the safe side, you know? Just in case one isn't enough. Good job.
No stopping us.
Uh-oh. Good job, you just took out my own guy. You caused him to get taken out because he was poisoned. You know what? Combat status. No. Maybe if I could set it to both not poisoned and not burning. But only being able to do one. Doesn't really cut it.
As decreed, the pride of...
Just leave it to Lex. Let's take what's ours. Yeah?
I don't know if I'm even going to be taking that unit out.
I'm in rough shape. This doesn't bode well.
Let's take what's ours. Won't take long.
Shall I push onward? My steed is swifter than the wind.
I'll not show mercy.
I'll lend you my aid.
I need to do something about all these vines. Ah! I also need to check on my one unit to see if they're done resting yet. Time for stuff like that doesn't pass while engagements like this are happening. So I'm not sure. I also kind of completely forgot about them. And they're so far away that I don't think they'll be able to get anywhere anyway, even if I do start moving them again. Blah 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 levels. Okay, so what I want to do
How may I assist?
is... Oh, I only have 2 magic bombs.
Your orders, sir.
Yeah? Sure.
I'm in rough shape. I ride it once.
Let's take what's ours.
Let's use one there.
I'm prepared for anything. Is that all?
Go on. There in a second.
This doesn't bode well. My steed is
And
swifter
are
than the
you
wind.
done? Oh, you like just finished. That would take forever. You know what? You need to go there.
I make haste. They have the advantage. I've got you. Glad to lend a hand.
Ah! Oh, that's unfortunate. My guy who just buffed himself to be able to act more got frozen. And freeze won't wear off unless they get hit. Which isn't going to happen. That was dumb.
Do you need something?
Understood. Where should I start? Should be easy.
What should I do? I'll head over now.
This the
I've
place?
arrived.
Time for payback.
Let's join our strength.
Let's move.
I'll enjoy this.
Look alive.
Embarrassing.
That'll do for now.
I'm great in...
See, a little bit of tricorn pride for you. Let's take what's ours. Won't take long.
I shall fight until I make haste.
I'm in rough shape.
I shall never be broken.
Thanks for that.
Debt.
I feel somewhat weak.
I
You
shall
are
persevere.
great honor.
lose to you.
Got you. I'll support you. I'm here too. Glad to lend a hand. I've got you. I'll support you. They're too strong. You ready? I'm here too. They have you. I'll handle this. I'll support you. I'm here too. I'll support you.
My name is Narcisse, master and merchant of the magical arts. The sorcery in my command can be stayed no more than the grandest of rivers. Now, drown amidst its swirling current.
Okay. Whatever you say. Ka-cha! Arrows! Can't use magic if you get an arrow in the face before you can finish your incantation.
Don't show any weakness.
Oh, that guy has 2 debuff shields on. And I got rid of both of them because I attack it twice. Ka-cha! I guess.
Gather my strength.
Thunder! Dunk. Dunk. Thunder! Dunk. Thunder!
Be consumed! The deluge shall take you!
Just keep dodging, that's what thieves do best.
I'll do what I can, of course.
I'm ready. Who's my target? Heading there now. All set.
I hope you're ready.
You ready?
Like I'd lose to you.
Oh, you'll lose to me. The numbers say so. And I'll even get healing out of it.
You shall not. We labor on. Vermin.
Won't be tough.
I'll carve through your defenses. Apply yourselves. Grovel.
Slash!
Take better care of yourself. I never doubt it. I can't. I will.
A toast to strength.
It would seem I am fated to disappear once more. All of my strength, all of my knowledge, flowing forth into the sea of endless dark.
All too simple.
'Tis our 3rd general defeated, my prince. Meaning that there's the last one. Momentum is ours, yes. Yet we must be careful not to lose it. Advance with all haste. Hello! That's new. Vestrals, and in such numbers, too. Doubt they're here to back us up, either. Just another headache we could have gone without. On your guard, everyone. We can't let them impede our march. Yes, we cannot let them impede our march. Let us defeat them.
Be there before you know it.
Took you long enough. Got it. I'm ready. Right. We march.
The path is set.
What should I do?
I'll try.
I'll lend you my aid.
I'm not feeling so
I'll never run from a fight.
Let's join our strength. I'll lend you my aid. Let's join our strength. I'll lend you my aid.
I've slept centuries waiting for this day, rebel scum. But now the sweet taste of blood will finally cross my lips. Prepare for a fate far worse than death. Foolishness!
This is for you.
That is such a weird unit type, that guy that this boss is. I really don't get him. Because he learns all these... Because a lot of his skills have to do with dodging attacks and making it so he won't get hit, just making it extremely hard to deal damage to him. But then at the same time, he also has skills for covering his allies. And when you cover an ally, you can't dodge. Because you're blocking the attack, and blocking can't dodge attacks. So I just don't get it. It's like, I'm gonna raise my evasion to the point where you can't hit me, and then I'm going to completely squander those evasion boosts by guarding attacks for my allies. I just don't get it.
Merely say the word.
How may I assist?
Perhaps some healing.
I never miss my target.
Glad to lend a hand.
I'll just take the 12 damage. Ow, ow.
Let me see what you got.
Evade can't dodge something that can't miss.
To forge a...
Love you, big.
I'm actually getting better.
The only thing that can bypass moves that can't miss is blindness.
I'll do what I can. Orders complete.
I am your humble servant.
You know what? I'm just gonna have you... teleport down there.
How may I assist?
And then go, and then
Order, sir.
withdraw. Deploy there.
I am your humble servant.
Use this to go faster. I wouldn't be using so many items for something like this, but again, this difficulty gives you unlimited item usage, so I might as well.
I am your humble servant. Your orders, sir. As you wish.
I'm prepared for anything.
Can I get everybody? There we go.
My divine choice. Merely say the word. Consider it done. How can I assist?
Okay, they're probably gonna try to go take my command post, which isn't good.
About time. Good call.
Actually,
You got orders for me?
oh, that's not good.
Do you need something? Heading there now.
I'm up.
I hope you're ready.
I've got you. Glad to lend a hand. You ready?
You'll see no harm. Allow me.
I'll reduce the damage, but I'm not concerned about damage from them. The wizards are the ones who do the damage. The rogues are just there to inflict blind, and then get in the way. So the enemies can't reach the wizards. Gah!
Witness my power stopping us. One more push. Rise, nice.
I can only
Blah, 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 blah.
on the path of progress.
Watch this. I'll do what I can.
I'm ready.
I'll handle this.
I'm here too.
Be shielded. I believe in you.
The difficulties do make other differences as well, though. It's not just how many items you can use. There's also things like stamina. On this difficulty, at least, you have higher stamina than on the higher ones. I haven't checked every difficulty, but my units shouldn't have so much stamina. They should only have like 5 or 6, or maybe sometimes even 4, depending on the type of unit that's leading the type of soldier that's leading the unit, not having 8 or 9 stamina.
Another step to forge the end.
And I think you also might get more valor points for kills on this difficulty.
All set.
The time is at hand.
You rest, you go in,
Need something? Understood.
you go over
What are
here,
you doing?
you, I want you heading down there for the moment.
Shall I?
Oh, that was such a difficult battle.
It was fellowship which made me such a
Okay, now I need to get this boss taken care of.
Somewhat weak. Departing.
I am your humble servant. Forward.
What next?
While you start shooting these guys with arrows. These guys move fast, though, so I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to intercept them in time, but I'll try.
Your villainy ends here.
Uh-oh.
You face.
Yeah, they'll get slaughtered because they're
Your villainy ends
resting.
here.
That's one thing you gotta keep in mind, though, is yes, the results it shows before an engagement are guaranteed, but they also can change based on the RNG or however the RNG works in this game. It can change as battles happen. So like, it could say, so like I could have these results for this fight, but if another engagement happened first and then I got in this engagement, the results of this engagement could be different because of how the RNG would have been adjusted by the occurrence of the other engagements that happened first. So you can sometimes get blindsided by expected results suddenly changing due to those circumstances if you're not paying attention. And I have had that happen before, where I expected things to go well, but then other battles happened, and then suddenly when I got to the point of the thing that was expected to go well, and it didn't. Because the RNG was manipulated in a way that I lost whatever advantage I would have previously had. It's weird. But I kind of like that, though, because it means there can be some surprises that can backfire on you if you're not paying close enough attention.
You face me.
Alright, let's finish these guys off.
With me.
Yeah, this sneak attack doesn't happen if you take the standard route through the game. Basically because you had defeated that guy who was coming with these Bestrels in tow. Because he's a boss that you fight at one point. But because I never did that, he was basically able to succeed in his conquest of that region and brought all these Bestrels to assist in this battle on his side.
I must not
to protect those who can't protect themselves.
The time is at hand.
Now you
Who's my
rest.
target?
You go to that for the time being. Yeah, I need to keep an eye on these guys to make sure they don't take my command post, because that would equal a game over.
I fear for my
death.
Let's join our strength. I'll lend you my aid. Let's join our strength. How do I overcome these odds?
See, like right there, before when I was doing this, they would have been healed. My team would have gained hit points instead of just losing them. But now I don't have that advantage anymore.
I'll lend you my aid. Let's
After other battles had happened.
Is that all? This is for you.
Fortunately, they don't have any healers in this unit, so if I could... Well, actually they do, they have the Were-Owl, but if I could just take the Were-Owl out... somehow...
I'm unstoppable. Simpleton.
It's up to you.
Half-wit. Foolishness.
At least I'll be doing some damage, though. Not much, but it's a start.
defeated.
I'll bathe in your blood.
I'll not be defeated.
So much no damage. Yeah.
Everything. Simpleton.
I can still fight. I must proceed with caution.
Thanks for that.
Compassion. Did you need me? I advance. Our success.
This won't be.
I fear death approaches.
I'll lend you my aid.
Here we go. Defensive draft 2.
Feeble fools.
Hold on.
I was worried there. I'm unstoppable! This is for you.
Half-wit. Strike me if you can.
Hold on.
Foolishness.
Allow me.
This trouble.
And since it's not very clear, compounding curse just increases the effectiveness of any debuffs already afflicting the target. Why'd you heal her instead of him?
I'm just glad it's over. I refuse to yield.
This trouble.
Leave us alone. A temporary fix. You'll be okay. to fear. Are you hurt? I have to rest. I'm prepared for anything.
I've taken it.
Oh, they're going up there. So, okay, so they're not a concern.
About time.
Do your worst.
Oh, it's nighttime. That means Bestrels move faster on the map and their stats are increased. Fortunately, I've mostly taken this guy out already with arrows.
My lamp.
A little stronger every
But now this unit might start getting overwhelmed.
Merely say the word.
I'll not show mercy.
We can do this! Bunch of lousy wolves, they cannot penetrate our shields. Metal is stronger than tooth and claw.
Watch and learn.
And then they make us mad, so we flex to destroy them. Ah.
Hold on.
You know, going into this, I was thinking, I'll have plenty to talk about because I can elaborate on the game for people who aren't familiar with it. But then I actually started and I just became focused on just trying to win. I mean, it's not that difficult, but still I don't want to get so distracted that I end up doing something stupid or screwing up in some way. So as soon as the battle started, I just immediately became focused on just playing the thing, instead of talking about anything that I had considered talking about.
I won't stop now.
But you heard the beginning. I said right from the start that there's going to be more, that I'm not going to be so concerned with
Prepare to be run through.
entertainment. This is for me, not for you. But if you're enjoying it as well, then that's just a bonus. And when I'm playing games, I'm generally not very reactionary or talkative. I more just sit there quietly and enjoy it. Unless I'm like playing games with friends, then obviously I'm a lot more talkative. It's very rare that I actually audibly react to something when I'm playing a game, watching a movie, or anything. Like, I'll react to things, but I'll do so quietly. It's extremely rare when I actually make any sort of noise in regards to reacting to something.
How can I assist?
I'll make it quick.
And so, because of that, this is kind of like a blend of those two things. Because I'm not used to concentrating and talking. So it's kind of a blend of me trying to say things every now and then, but also being concerned more with winning as opposed to commentating, whereas if this were something a bit more traditional, then I would be focused more on commentating and victory would be like my secondary motive, while commentary would be the primary motive. Or not motive necessarily, but like the primary thing that I'm focusing on.
Can you match me?
It also makes me glad that I didn't think about doing Let's Play of this game when I was first playing through it. I considered it, and I thought, maybe I could do something with this, but then I just didn't. That happens with a lot of games, because I don't want to be talking when I'm playing a game for the first time. But I've considered it with a few games, but it just doesn't happen, because as I'm actually sitting down and getting ready to start it, I don't want to be distracted by commentary while trying to enjoy it. Especially when it's blind and I don't know what's gonna happen. How could this happen to me? Not that it matters. I'll return to these lands once the rite is complete.
No hard feelings.
We destroyed all the things.
Hear me, soldiers of our once fallen empire. By the thrust of your blades, our ancient Zenoira shall be birthed anew upon Fevrith soil. Today, we restore this land to its rightful rulers. Now then, the hour has come. And so too shall victory, once the sigil is complete and this realm merged with the beyond. Defend the castle at any cost, and deliver salvation unto the people of Zenoira!
At last you arrive before me, rebel worms. But I fear you're too late. Zenoira's resurrection has entered its final verse, and there's little now you can do to halt it. Enough of your empty boasts, Galerius. This day you shall answer for my mother's murder. Ah, you must be Elenia as well. No matter, you shall fall like all the rest before the infinite might of the Beyond. Everyone stay vigilant. The miasma's power converges upon him. He means to use the magic of control, but can he truly do across such a distance? Despair before me! Father above, he's claimed their minds. I beseech you, Ring of the Unicorn, lend me your strength in cleansing this evil. Elaine can now use Valor Skill Cleansing. Yeah, okay. So now all my guys are mind-controlled. But Elaine can use Cleansing to heal everybody. But the range is limited for some reason. It's not supposed to be limited.
Stronger than ever. The time is at hand.
So that's different.
Watch this. I'll head over now.
Took you long enough. Gladly.
We march. To me. The time is at hand.
So that's definitely a different thing. Normally, when playing through this, like if you're at the end of the game, you just use cleansing and it affects the entire field. So I guess that's something that changes when you skip ahead. Go get that item.
Let's begin, shall we?
Got you. I'll support. Glad to lend a hand. I'm here too.
Ah!
Easy there.
This is for you!
Do you want to die? We labor on.
Fortunately, it doesn't look like they're attacking each other. It looks like they might be specifically after a lane. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I just have to heal them as they get close. But yeah, if you're playing through this game normally and you do all the conditions to actually get to the end of the game as you should, then when you cast Cleansing, its effect spreads across the entire field. So you don't have to worry about anybody being out of range. Ah!
Just watch.
Don't rush to your doom.
The curse upon you. How did I look? Nothing. Not this pound.
Drinks are on me.
I'm ready. Right.
I'll do what I can.
Must have gotten lucky. What are we doing?
Oh, they're being held off by the door. I don't have the catapult or the battering rams. Normally there'd be battering rams here to break through the gates.
I'm going.
A most dire.
Uh-oh.
Your villainy ends here.
I've got you. I'll support you.
I seem to...
Glad to lend a hand. I'm here too. I'll support you.
Ah!
Forward!
So there's some interesting changes to this battle, doing it this way. And I'm sure the idea is for it to be like an interesting challenge, but this isn't the kind of challenge that interests me. If I want to do like a challenge mode for a game, I'll set it to a higher difficulty. Or I'll want certain rules imposed to make the game more interesting. This isn't a fun kind of challenge because it basically just amounts to either grinding to be strong enough to pull it off or grinding more to be strong enough to pull it off. And considering how tedious the grinding is due to having to do so much of it so early in the game, it just doesn't interest me. Some people might be interested, and in some ways this battle seems interesting because of the changes they made to try and make it a challenge. But this isn't the kind of challenge I enjoy. So I'm not interested in it being challenging. That's why I'm doing it on the lowest difficulty setting. Otherwise, I would be doing it on the highest setting. Or at least the highest standard setting. Maybe not the highest as far as difficulties you can unlock. Because that might be a bit much, not having access to a lot of end game gear. But I would be doing at least like a standard difficulty. I wouldn't be doing it on easy. But I don't care, because this isn't the type of challenge that I enjoy. If I want to do it, if I'm going to enjoy a challenge, then it needs to be enjoyable from start to finish. Not tedious until the very end. Because by the time I did all the grinding and all that stuff, I just got to a point where I didn't care anymore if it was a challenge or not. I just wanted to be done and over with.
To be written in the history books. The end of... Well, this should help the cause. How may I assist? Forward, here.
Been waiting for this. Out of my way!
So that's why we have it on easy. Because I'm just not interested in the type of challenge that this presents. It's not my idea of a fun challenge mode or a fun extra thing to try and overcome.
It is yours.
Are you okay?
Give them nothing.
Out of my way!
As far as a challenge goes, this just doesn't do anything for me. Behold our might! Krah! Come on. Freaking lifesaver.
I can...
Yeah. I shall endure.
No slacking now!
Where are my other guys? They're still trying to get through that gate. Okay, good. You turned back around.
I've got you.
That's what I was hoping for. Ugh.
Watch and learn. It's mine to lose.
Hold on.
Not to mention, I wouldn't be prepared anyway. If I had done that, then it would just be taking that much longer to do the grinding. It would take that much longer. It would take that much longer to get to levels sufficient for pulling it off. It would just be that much more tedious and that much more time-consuming for very little payoff. Because even though it would be harder, it wouldn't be worth the effort for making it so. When all that effort isn't challenging or fun in of itself. Smash! Smash!
Hold on.
Was fellowship which made to Ford? Don't. I won't stop now. I am your humble servant. As you wish.
Be over in a sec. Ah.
Stand by. Oh, right, because they're frozen. I have my guys set to not attack frozen targets. That way they stay frozen while I charge up Trinity Rain. Because the idea is to have the Witch freeze the front row, then the Griffin freeze the back row, and then have the enemies just disabled while my Warlock charges up Trinity Rain to finish them off.
The end of this brutal war draws ever nearer.
You got orders for me? On it.
Come then.
This'll be.
I may not escape.
They're too strong. You face me.
Not loving my odds. I'm here too. I'll support you.
A most dire.
Glad to lend a hand. I'm here too. I'll support you. I've got you. Glad to lend a hand. I'm here too. I've got you.
Will not fail.
I believe in you.
I would be interested, though, if it is possible to do this on the highest difficulty setting. Just because, even if you get to, like, a really high level, would it be enough having such limited resources as far as gear and items go?
I won't stop now.
Your villainy ends here.
Uh-oh.
I may not escape on
I'm not sure. Come then.
Not loving my odds.
They're too strong. You face me.
It'd be nice if someone else could do something, but all my other units will just get slaughtered if I use them.
Forward.
So go, Elaine. Keep pushing on. Keep pushing forward. Krah! Krah!
Be healed. Getting worked up here. Let it jump.
We march up. I must
to protect those who can't.
They're getting
protect
such high
themselves.
levels. Hello?
Come then.
Can someone else do this?
Like I'd lose to you.
I'm not sure I can win this.
Glad to lend a hand.
You face me.
I'll handle this.
I hope you're ready.
I've got you. I'll support you. Glad to lend a hand. I'm here too. I've got you.
There we go. Krah!
Your strength fails
They'll pay.
This is for you. Be careful. Hunt with your wits. Do not yield.
Don't really need defensive curse on witches, but sure. Especially when I'm going at it with Lance Shalakoneponeps. I have no idea how their job class is pronounced. Why'd you heal her instead of the other one? Damn it, ow.
How tiresome. I never doubted. I can't wait
That,
for my next
Lance Connect. That just doesn't sound like a word. It looks like it might be like some German thing or something, I don't know. It just doesn't look, it definitely doesn't look English. But I have no idea what it's supposed to be. I have a bunch of Valor points. Let's see if I can use any. I can't have them do anything. Let's just get some healing off.
Pay this debt.
What should I do?
I appreciate it.
Thank you. I'll do what I can. What should I do? Yes, all right. I'll do what I can.
Let's see. Summon warriors. Alright, now let's just get everybody trying to get in there.
Got it.
Gotta break down that door.
Been waiting for this.
While this unit just goes through here, taking the enemies out. After this battle, I really need to remember to check my command post. Make sure there's no enemies sneaking up on it. Yeah, there we go. Bam! And now, while they're defenseless, Trinity Rain. While she heals, he sets up some defenses. And then cha-cha! And then power up! I like this unit. This is one of my favorite units that I came up with for this run. I also had a freeze-focused unit on my original run, but it wasn't quite this elaborate. Oh, looks like some of them are going to be going after her.
I'm going. You got orders for
Let's
me?
make sure they don't catch up. Ah!
Good call. I can't move another inch.
Where should I start?
Blaze! Well, that was unfortunate.
What are we doing?
I didn't want to hit the door.
Be there before you know it.
I've arrived.
Here I am.
That was close, actually.
Got orders for me? On it. Be over in a sec.
I almost had my own people fighting each other. Ah!
I'm unstoppable. Easy there.
Weaken me all you want. I do not need strength to freeze you.
I shall protect you.
You're safe with me.
They're powering up. Get in there. Aerial Smite. Ice Conferal. Freeze. Oh, I missed one. Damn it. That's okay. Poison Slash. Ugh. You blocked, but you're still poisoned. So many ones.
With my aid. We'll take 'em on. Hope you're the fruits of temper. How's that?
The end of this brutal war.
And that spell is thanks to one of the few endgame weapons you can actually access
Come then.
early on.
I'll not show mercy. I'm up.
I'll pierce you clean.
I'll handle this.
I never.
Ready?
I'll pierce your villainy and
Like I'd lose.
Shall I? I'll handle this.
try me. Come then. I never.
I'm up.
Be shielded. I believe in you.
I was wondering about the mind control thing without having done the story quest associated with basically being able to get the cleansing skill. and it's nice that they sort of thought of that. Because I still have the ring to break the mind control, which it's used for throughout the game, but its full power hasn't been restored, which is why I can only heal groups that are nearby rather than healing everybody, because there's a whole story quest having to do with unlocking the ring's true power. So it's actually kind of interesting that they took that into consideration for this, and actually made the cleansing skill weaker. If you're at this point, if you're trying to win at this point.
Understood.
The end of this brutal war to forge a brighter dawn for Fevris. I make haste.
We march. Onward.
Alright, cleansing! On you! Where's everybody else? They're around.
Made it.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
What should I do? I'll head over now.
All set. Took you long enough.
This doesn't bode well. My steed is swifter than the wind.
You got orders for me? I'm going.
Order
Just claimed
complete.
for the liberation.
We march.
Let's use a camping set, get some healing and some stamina back. Scarlet? No, it can't be! Ah, but it can. This body belongs to me now, Norbel, High Priestess of the Zenoiran Church. Cease your lies. The ring will shatter this magic of control, just as it has before. I fear you're mistaken, Prince. Tell me, have you any idea the despair she felt in her final moments? What do you mean? Long indeed did she wait for your rescue, never once wavering in her foolish belief in you. Yeah, long time she waited indeed, because I had to grind to hell and back just to get to this point. It's almost like they knew that, and are aware of it, and so incorporated that into this dialogue. No matter how much it pained her, no matter how much humiliation her heart endured, yet in the end that help never came, and when the time arrived for me to inhabit this body, its owner's soul had long since perished. So you see, I am all that remains of your dear Scarlet. But that's not possible! Now, if you truly seek to repent for your failing, then you may die by my hand. It's what she would have wanted. Damn it, you'll not get away with this. Will cleansing work on her? Can I target her with that? No, okay. I was curious. But I can target them, but I don't want to while they're right next to Galeria's.
Steel your resolve.
Glad to lend a hand. I'll support you.
Ah, I'll get my ass kicked if they die, though.
Glad to lend a hand.
It's so weird how the RNG works like that sometimes.
I'll not show mercy.
I'm here too.
I'd rather retain my hit points and just take an extra turn to have to fight them. Especially since I believe these guys are garrisoned on that town. So, and when you're garrisoned at towns, usually you don't spend stamina to fight. So I'd rather just conserve my hit points and need to take an extra turn, pretty much, to take these guys out. It's weird how having an assist can so drastically change the outcome of a battle, sometimes to your detriment. Just because of how the attacks affect the RNG or the conditions of the battle or whatever to change how the engagement plays out. You'd think, oh, you're just doing more damage, so it's better, but that's not always the case. And it makes sense, because you're changing the conditions of the battle, you're changing the conditions of who's being targeted with what attacks, or what circumstances are being triggered for certain skills to activate. Or you might just be changing the RNG by having those arrows hit, thus affecting maybe when a critical hit might land, or when some other sort of skill might trigger, or an attack might hit, or some other similar thing, thus completely changing how the fight plays out. I actually wouldn't have minded the debuff staying on him, just so he could have gotten an extra turn of healing by being stunned, I think. Unless he wasn't stunned and he was guard sealed. That was probably it. I was just, for some reason, thinking he was stunned, because I was like, oh, he'll get more healing. Especially because I was looking at how low my hit points were, and I was trying to think in my head, how am I getting out of this without having taken any damage? Really, I'm going to miss with 90... Oh, no, she carded. I was going to say, am I seriously going to miss out on this because I'm missing with a 92% hit chance? It shows the hit chance for each attack on the bottom screen, in the area where it shows the units kind of hanging out. Hello, Scarlet. I want to fight you with Elaine's group if I can, just to see if it triggers any dialogue.
I'm here too. I'll support you.
Plan to fight me, do you? Pitiful girl. Abandoned and betrayed by those she trusted most. Oh well, I'll just have to avenge her tragic death myself.
Return to me, Scarlet. I beg you.
Stubborn child. The girl is gone, never to inhabit this body again. I suppose I should commend you, though. Reaching the city without her must have posed quite the challenge. Yet, in the end, all it accomplished was forfeiting her life. Now, mourn your failure as I strike you down.
No. Forgive me.
Grah, you ain't striking anything down, because you suck. She has max AP and PP, though. That makes me curious about her equipment. Oh, that was completely ineffective.
You need this. Take strength. Hold strong.
They have kind of an obnoxious unit. Not a dangerous unit, but an obnoxious one.
I'll cut him up. Hold fast.
Go!
Stand true.
And they have a lot of weight. Sanguine Rain? Ow! Okay. I don't know, I've never seen that attack before. Is that exclusive to her, or am I just forgetting some weapon that provides that?
No more hurting.
Because sanguine attacks are basically drain attacks. They drain hit points to deal damage while replenishing yourself. I want to look at her abilities and stuff. Oh yeah, Sanguis Mia. I've never seen that weapon before. Is that that must be exclusive to her unless I just missed it. Bloodstained Ribbon. All stats +3. Drain efficiency +30%. Okay, so her whole thing is using that to drain hit points and then just having strength and shit. Sapphire Pendant and Talisman of the Abyss, which just gives her a bunch of immunities. Okay. And then aside from the Sanguine Rain from that staff, she just has Scarlet's abilities. And that also gives +2 AP. That is a ridiculously strong weapon. Holy shit.
Good.
Okay, you can stop moving in now. Maybe. You know, everybody just kind of do shit. Well, you... Hold on, I need to...
You steal your villainy ends. I'll not show mercy. Prove your loyalty.
That was simple enough.
Be written in the history books. Such is war.
Okay, I need to... I can't quite reach that. Cleansing.
I appreciate it. We march.
I'll not deploy. I don't have anybody to deploy.
We march.
Cleansing on you.
The time is at hand.
I'll not deploy.
We march.
I keep wanting to click Valor skills, but I click deploy instead. And heal.
I owe you. Yeah? There in a second.
Your order, sir. Forward. How may I assist? As you wish.
Do you need something?
All set. Gladly.
Shall I push onward, or make my retreat? I ride at once.
What are we doing? You got orders for me?
I've no fear of death. I shall fight until my final breath, as you wish.
Time for payback.
Hold strong.
You got nothing. Let's move.
I've only just begun.
Wander in darkness.
Won't do damage, but still got him with the blind.
Counting on you.
Would have much preferred to blind Nabel, though. At least the poison should finish him off.
Faster than the wind. With a single strike. Now my fury. Finished. Spurned until the very last. You have to win, Elaine.
Oh, it was Norbel. I think I said Nobel a moment ago, unless I did say Norbel. Also, it looks like Scarlet is still kind of in there. Or at least was until I slashed her to ribbons.
Greatest emperor.
See, a little bit of tricorn pride for you. Go on.
Okay, I need to get over here.
One thrust.
No holding back.
Prepare to be run through.
Be over in a sec.
Let's do it with the unit that won't get hurt. Ice Coffin! Frozen!
Watch and learn.
Your rage will get you nowhere. Freeze!
I have you.
To me. Yep.
The end of this brutal war draws ever nearer.
About time. On it.
I'm in rough shape. My steed is
Place is
swifter than the
ours.
wind.
What now?
Alright, where's Elaine?
I am your humble servant.
Doesn't matter. Cleansing!
shall fight until my final breath.
Yeah?
Guide me, oh Father.
Let's get some heals off.
Did you need me? Is that all?
You face me.
Shall I?
Come then.
Steel your resolve.
I forgot that earlier I said I needed to check if any enemies were sneaking up on my command post, and then I just didn't do it.
Hold on.
Easy there.
So maybe I'll remember to do it this time. Because that would be unfortunate if I just lost because of that. Fortunately, I have Hollowed Corn Ash, which is an item that basically undoes a game over. You can use it if time expires, if your command post is, or if your command post is taken out to basically undo the failure. I've never used it before though. Or you can use it just as a standard item to either replenish 2 Valor points or restore a unit that has been completely taken out during a battle. I've never used the item though. I don't think. Wait. I might have used one once to revive a unit during a particularly difficult fight on my main run. I can't remember though. You lose that item on the highest difficulty, to my understanding. It gets replaced with a weaker version of the item that has the revival effect of bringing defeated units back to life. But you can no longer use it to undo game overs, nor can you use it to gain Valor points. Yeah, there's no problems. What is that? Oh, those are barricades. Okay, yeah, there's no enemies sneaking around or anything around there. Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
I've no fear of death. Forward.
Be careful.
Oh. Oh, really? The person who's furthest away from a lane. I think she's in range, though. Okay.
Guide me, oh Father. I'm prepared for anything. Depart, guide me, oh Father. I'm feeling better now.
You face me.
Steal your...
Shall I?
Shall I?
Yeah, I want to use this unit. Just so I can get that healing. Yeah, see, both sergeants would have used first aid, but that's a limited skill. Oh, no, wait, it's not. Oh, right, because she used stuff. Whatever.
How may I assist? I make haste.
You grab that because you have the least stamina, and when you capture points, you get... When you capture certain points, you get some stamina back.
You'll move no further.
I could probably be winning this sooner by just rushing Valerius, but I want to take care of all the enemies just for the sake of completing the battle, and also because I don't know what might be coming next, because conventionally Galerius is not the final boss. But he might be in this, for this ending, because I don't know if I'll be able to kill the conventional final boss. Because the actual final boss, you need a special attack to finish him off, which I don't have, because I haven't done that story quest. And you have to have saved Scarlet to get access to that story quest. This is interesting, though, that they actually thought of this and came up with, like, an original version of this battle and an ending and everything for if you do want to just try and do it.
You're gonna burn!
Especially because you do have access to the final battle near the very beginning of the game, because it's in the first area. It's just you're not at nearly a high enough level to do it when you first pass by it. So they're just kind of like, we can't do this right now. We need to wait until we're prepared.
The time is at hand. To me.
Did it.
How may I assist? I am your humble servant.
Strength flows through me.
Your order, sir.
You do me a great
honor.
Shall I push onward, or make my retreat?
Appreciate it.
That. Merely say the word. Consider
Our
it
unit
done.
has captured this land.
I'll do what I can. Yes.
Capture that. You guys just kind of hang out for the time being.
This should help.
I am your humble servant. Forward.
Come then.
Let's join our strength.
Let's see how this goes.
Will not fail.
Rapid order, initiative up. Quick cast, initiative up, and then that bypass it. That goes even faster. So then my guys get frozen.
You shall pay.
But now I'm mad. And now I freeze you.
Huh?
Arrgh.
Let me see what you got.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Well, it should have hurt. Oh, she survived this time. Her levels gave her the hit points to survive. Oh, wow. He didn't, though.
This should help the cause.
Onward.
I am your humble servant.
My thanks.
Did you need me?
We march. To me, for the liberation.
We must claim victory.
And we will claim victory next time we attack them. This time we shall not.
Watch and learn.
But soon victory will be ours. Row barrier, affliction immunity. Ugh.
Hold on. Grant them succor.
Oh, was that necessary? Ow. Passive curse. Ow.
Hold on. Take care of yourself.
Ugh.
A temporary fix.
Ugh. Can that regen not die to a hit thing protect it? Help you let you survive burn damage? I honestly don't know. Oh, it's not gonna matter because that's gonna save him anyway. And then he's gonna get taken out by the burn. Unless she uses row heal. Which she didn't. Ah!
Quite the relief.
Why didn't she use row heal? What's her thing look like? Okay, I have her set to only use row heal if it's the end of the battle. Probably because I have 2 bishops. So, generally speaking, I don't need to worry too much about healing.
Guide me, oh Father.
Let's just revive him.
Let's take what's ours.
Hang on a second. Just had to check something real quick. Thought I heard something. Okay. Let's place a quick impetus there. It's about time to start getting in there. Also a guard call.
With this strength, did you need me? Departing.
A minor blessing.
Elixir.
Steel your resolve.
I normally don't use too many items in this game. When I was playing through it normally I didn't, but also you're limited again. On other at least on the highest standard difficulty, you can only use 10 items per battle. And on the unlocked highest difficulty that you get after you beat the game, I haven't attempted that difficulty yet, but I've heard on that setting you can only use 5 items per battle. But apparently in this story difficulty you can use as many as you want, which I didn't even realize until very recently. Because most of my time on it was spent doing mindless grinding in very easy battles. But then once I was strong enough to do more efficient grinding in stronger battles, then I needed to start using some items, and that's where I realized that you can use unlimited items for battle. It's still not completely overpowered. I mean, that being able to use that many items is overpowered, but one of the interesting things about this game is you have a finite amount of resources, because every shop, whether it's the weapon shop or the item shop, every shop has a limited number of each item that you can purchase, and those supplies never replenish. So for everything in the game, at least as far as weapons and healing items and such, there's a finite amount of all of those things.
Be there before you know it. What are we doing? Let me take it from here.
Okay, I think it's about time.
What next, Your Highness?
Almost time to just rush him. This will do a little bit of damage. I actually could have made this a lot more effective if I just changed my tactics around. But that's okay. Sometimes I would do that, especially if I'm at a huge disadvantage right before an engagement. I might adjust my tactics a bit to get some sort of advantage, or just be more efficient against the specific enemies that I'm up against. Like in this case, I should have swapped my... Ow! I should have swapped my Griffins to prioritizing using Fatal Dive, or had them prioritize attacking the back row instead of being how they're set currently. Because as it stands, they're just going to do minuscule damage to that Legionnaire, whereas Fatal Dive would have bypassed his defense, or I could have had them use High Swing on the back row to take out the archers.
I refuse to yield. Maybe it's not all bad. Guide me, oh father. Is that
I actually want her to garrison real quick.
Now.
He's after that item.
A minor blessing.
We march. I'm ready.
Summon warriors!
What should I do?
Summon archers!
I'll do what I can.
Just using up my the valor points that I have. Might as well. There we go. Heal!
I owe you.
I don't even know if any of them were injured.
For anything.
And where is Blaze 2? Get some damage on him like that. And now let's just start getting everybody in there.
The path is set.
Death approach.
I'm here too.
I gotcha.
I may be out.
I'll support you.
Let me help you.
True. I'm not sure I feel. I'm here too.
I gotcha. Let me help you.
I'll support you.
I gotcha.
I'm here too.
Let me help you.
The hour of reckoning is soon at hand, and none shall deny my people their glory. So come if you wish, powerless fools. Meet your demise before the axe of Galerius, almighty emperor of your meager world!
Ah!
By the darkest armor.
Our efforts shall not come to naught.
I just hope I'm strong enough to actually beat him. This is a real deciding factor as far as being able to actually win this goes. The rest of the battle I wasn't concerned with, it's mostly just Galerius. And what might come after if I'm expected to have to fight the actual final boss after this. But just the fact that they have this whole thing with the Scarlet and all this extra story and whatnot, I have to assume it's possible to win. It wouldn't make sense if it wasn't. All things considered. It's just a matter of whether or not I'm strong enough to defeat Galerius here. Mainly because he has like massive health regen, at least on the higher difficulties. Every time you fight him, he gets a ton of hit points back. And if he gets those back here, it's just a matter of whether or not I can actually damage him. But with how everything else is made easier, I could imagine that they nerf that rather considerably. Okay, I did no damage. Effectively.
What should I do?
Merely say the word. How can I assist?
You can't hurt him. You can't really hurt him.
Go on.
You can't really hurt him.
Took you long enough.
You can hurt him a little bit.
I'm prepared for anything. I advance.
The time is at hand.
You can't hurt him.
I've arrived.
I'll do what I can. I'll head over now. No holding back. I'm unstoppable! It's gonna get
Ugh.
I am your shield. Will not fail.
Allow me.
Give them nothing.
We march. Hope you're. Are you? How's that for good? You got orders for me? On it.
You also can't hurt him, so just capture that.
They taking that?
I'll try.
I've got you. I'll support you. I'm here too. Glad to lend a hand.
You can do some good damage. Let's use an empowering draft to hopefully increase that damage even more.
I'm here too. I've got you. I'll support you. I'm here too. Glad to lend a hand.
This will do the most. So let's just go with that. Ugh.
Miserable fools.
Look alive.
I'll enjoy this.
The rot shot.
It's mine now.
Ugh.
Writhe in pain.
Counting on you.
Alright, that got through his shield. Yeah, this is definitely one of my better units for fighting him. The problem is, this unit is also very squishy. Ah!
You shall grovel.
So it can't take much damage. Yeah. Oh, I poisoned him, that's good. He takes reduced damage from poison, though. He has a piece of equipment that essentially just reduces poison damage dealt to him. Alright, that was some damage, and they healed a shit ton of it.
I'm prepared for anything.
That won't hurt him.
Guide me, oh Father.
How can I assist?
This is nothing.
Yeah, take plus 70% less poison damage. Cannot be defeated by stage damage, so he can take stage damage, he just can't be defeated by it.
What should I do? Watch this. Of course.
I'm prepared for anything.
I'll do what I can.
I am your humble servant.
It just stings a bit, that's all. Yeah?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's see. Oh, there we go.
I'm here too.
I got you. I'll lend you my aid.
I'll win with this.
Let's join our strength.
I'll get my ass kicked in the process, but I'll win.
Let's join our strength.
Yeah!
All for naught. You'll not break me.
Oh, he has so many barriers now. There's a barrier on top of another barrier.
Twisted sucker.
Joke's on you! We don't do shit for damage anyway! Yeah! Fireball! Oh, that's where the damage is gonna come from. Fireball! Oh yeah, this is gonna... Now I see why this unit's gonna do so much damage. Because they're just gonna stack up that burn to just insane levels.
Cower in fear.
Oh, that's obnoxious. Right. Fireball! Burn level 3. Fireball! Burn level 4. Magic Pursuit! Ugh. His magic, he has no magic attack left from boosting the others. Heal!
Another step to forge a...
But is there more?
If I do.
Another step on the path of progress.
Galerius, Emperor of Zenoira. Your ambitions are laid bare, and your empire in ruin.
If you hope to speak, you'll find me no willing participant. I have no words for you. End this. Now.
What? Is that you, Mother?
Your Majesty, but how?
Mother! No! I won't lose you again!
Oh, but you shall. How does it feel? Your dear mother, slain by your own hand!
What's happening to me?
Your Highness!
Ah, what a poor fool he was. Doomed to the same fate as the pitiful queen before him. His strength surpasses even Elenia's. The might of the Unicorn runs deep in his veins. Strike at this new body of mine if you dare. You'd simply be volunteering your own as my next vessel. The ring is mine to command, and a futile demise is all that awaits you now.
No. Why must it end this way?
Finally realized, have you? None can ever hope to halt my designs. Now bow to your emperor!
And there we have it, the bad ending. It's kind of what I expected, given what I know about the lore from playing through the standard game. I kind of did expect. I wasn't necessarily expecting what happened with Scarlet, but I was basically. I wasn't sure how they were going to get there, but I was expecting it to ultimately lead to Elaine basically becoming the new Galerius, either literally like they did it, or something would lead to him having not developed throughout his quest in the way that Fevrith needed, or being corrupted by how the events transpired. Therefore, he would have basically become therefore he would have defeated Galerius, saved the realm, but then conquered it and really been no better than Galerius. I was expecting one of those two things, since it was touted as a bad ending. I just wasn't sure which it would be or how they would get to it exactly. So this isn't wholly surprising. Thus Galerius ushered in an age of darkness through every corner of Fevrith, one that saw his domain realized at last, unchallenged for the rest of time. History would speak of this day forevermore, the day all hope was cast to oblivion. Well, I wouldn't say all hope cast to oblivion, because he rebuilt Zenoira, so there's hope for them. I won't get into what that means, but yeah. He basically was able to rebuild Zenoira. So I wouldn't say all hope was lost. All hope was lost for the people of Fevrith as they were prior to Zenoira's invasion. But yeah, it's a happy ending for basically being a bad ending for one side is a happy ending for the other side. So that doesn't necessarily mean all hope was lost, just all hope for one side, whereas victory would have also been all hope was lost just for the other side. It's really just a matter of perspective. You may now commence the quest Unicorn Overlord at the start of the final confrontation with Galerius. You can now select new. Yeah. I was already able to do that. And there we have it. The bad ending. Don't know what else to say, so I'll see you next time with whatever comes out after this. What happens if I load this clear data? Anything to just send me back to where I to right before the battle? If you seek to reach a different conclusion, rescue Scarlet from Galerius' grasp and uncover the truth of the Emperor's aims. Okay, so yeah, it just sends me back to before the battle. Do I still keep all my levels? Yes, I do. So I could keep going if I wanted through the game normal, but I already know how that goes. Unless there's other endings for doing it at other points in the story, like maybe there's another ending for if you save Scarlet, but then don't unlock the ring's power. I have no idea. I'm not that interested in seeing all the endings, though. At least not like this. If I were to do that, it would be on my own time.